Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten Langston, author and intuitive. You are looking at the Saturn and Aquarius video. So listen, Saturn is switching signs. Yes, it's happening. Aquarius, you're about to get in the hot seat. So, we're going to be looking at some cards here for y'all. I'm going to be doing a sign-by-sign Saturn in Aquarius reading on my other channel, which is called Your Third Eye Champagne, which is more about you, the viewer. It's got pick a cards on there, so you can do your own readings over there. It's got readings by sign every month. That is where the Saturn in Aquarius readings are going to go, over on Your Third Eye Champagne. Please subscribe and check it out. And then we're going to be doing extended readings for the people on the astrology. I just said astrology. On the astrology tier on Patreon, which is the Wheel of Fortune tier. That is a capped tier. So once you're on there, you should stay because it's got limited spots on there. So, Saturn in Aquarius. It's moving into Aquarius on March. I got the calendar on the floor here because I'm a professional. March 21st. It's going to retrograde back. So by July, it'll be back into Capricorn until December. I want to say it's December 17th. And then it goes back through into Capricorn to stay, or into Aquarius to stay for 3 whole years. So what we're looking at collectively, we could be looking at innovations in artificial intelligence, anything to do with computers, technology. That could be a biggie. It could also be fixing glitches and going back and fixing things in computers and technology that needed, you know, another going over, because that's Saturn's MO. Saturn's like, oh yeah, I didn't like the way we did this the first time. Let's go back over it and check it out. So there is that. It could also mean, I doubt it, but it could also mean a utopian society, because Aquarius is all about humanity and raising up humanity and working on the collective. And we could have some structures in place. Medicare for all. I don't know who just said that. I don't know. I could have some structures in place for making society a better place. So hopefully that will happen. We could also be re-examining our partnerships. Aquarius likes the weirdos. Saturn not so much, but Aquarius is like, a weirdo, send them my way. I have a lot of Aquarius friends. But as far as relationships goes, Aquarius can be somewhat unconventional. So we may see an uptick in different sorts of relationships. You know, polyamory, maybe there's going to be a whole new kind of relationship, wouldn't even know what it is yet, you know, coming through. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So let's look. I'm going to go through each sign and give you guys one card, and then we'll do the more in-depth readings over on Your Third Eye Champagne, and then we're going to do the in-depth readings plus the advice, what you should do, you know, what the advantages are for you on Patreon on the Wheel of Fortune tier. So those videos are not probably out yet, FYI. They're probably going to come out in April. So sit tight. Let's look at the general energy. Saturn in Aquarius. Let's go. I'm going to do a full Celtic here. Looks like we're going to be restructuring money or looking at money structures. Look at this. Could be health stuff too. Could be health stuff, but we're restructuring money, and definitely I think healthcare, I think the way we handle health, especially with this pandemic happening currently. Looks like money and health issues. It does look like community issues. A lot of community issues are going to be addressed. I'm not saying anything with technology just yet, but Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I think it's going to be less ideas and more concrete. Got a lot of pentacles here, man. I think this is health and money. I think this is healthcare system, health, money, how we're handling our stuff, how we're handling our economy. I think going into, at the very least, with March, going into March, this is what we're looking at, you know, by the 21st. That's kind of the jam here. Let's see what else we've got. I'm curious, because this is kind of a one-note reading. We're looking at money and health. Well, no shit. Huh, no kidding. You don't say. And you know, the thing with astrology is when you know what's going on and you know you're tuned in, you can use these energy shifts to your advantage rather than getting pummeled by them. And Aquarius, you're going to get a special video too on what to do with Saturn in your sign. The simple answer without a full video is just bend over and take it. Just take it. There it is again, Pentacles. We're going to be restructuring stuff here for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we're moving towards something here. We're moving towards the Empress. So you know what the cards are telling me? This is going to take us even more into, I don't want to call it a matriarchy, but let's call it balance, out of a patriarchy. We're moving more out of a patriarchy. And it seems like, I don't want to get too woo-woo here, but to hell with it. We've got like this divine, we've got like divine assistance coming in here. You know, Saturn's coming in and saying, all right, I'm going to help you guys out a little bit. I'm going to take care of some things here. It is a very, again, Pentacles, look at this. This is wild, man, I'm telling you. It's about security, it's about money and health security, I bet you. But it's also about Saturn's coming in and saying, okay, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. We're gonna move big structures. When we're looking at the Hierophant, we're moving large structures. We're restructuring large things like government, like healthcare. Saturn likes to do shit like that. Saturn came in and already started doing that in a lot of places in Capricorn, and that's gonna continue to filter out, by the way. It's not just gonna end because Saturn is moving out of Capricorn. It's gonna keep going. There are things put in place with Saturn in Capricorn that they're going to keep on filtering out and keep on going. They're not going to build on anything new. They're not going to start anything new. They're going to build on stuff that they've already, like Saturn or whatever, I'll call it they. But it's going to build on stuff that's already been in place. Now we move into Aquarius, and again, they're saying big structures, big sweeping social change. You know, this is... Gosh, if Bernie Sanders could hang on, I don't know if he can, but that's kind of Bernie Sanders energy. It's kind of that, let's do big, sweeping, structural, social change and change for the better. Can you give us advice, general advice, for the energy of Saturn in Aquarius? Ace of Cups again, yeah, beautiful new beginning. Empress again, telling you, it's moving us more towards balance. It's moving us more towards the feminine, big time. Ah, okay. So the advice here, the advice for you is the Magician. The advice is figure out what you want to do with what you're being given. Three of Pentacles is here saying, what do you want to make? So you have to figure out how to use this energy for you. Figure out what house Saturn's going to be in. You know, if you're an Aquarius, especially if you're a Leo, because it's going into opposition, especially pay attention. But like, you need to figure out how to make this energy work for you. What can you make of it? What is the energy shift offering you? So not, what is it taking away from me? What is it, you know, how am I going to freak out? How is it going to ruin my life? But what is it offering me, and how do I enhance that, and how do I take that and make something I want out of it? Yeah, you want to make stuff. King of Wands is here. You want to make something out of it. That's what the cards are saying to you. You know, if you go into like depression, if you go into, oh, it's sad, I'm Saturn and Aquarius, it's pummeling me and I hate it, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's just, the universe is not interested in your pity party. Harsh on tea today, apparently. And then, you know, we have this again, like, what are you gonna make? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna make? Ace of Cups is here as well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna make? They want you to make something. They want you to do something. They want you to take the energy and and create something out of it. But also realize, you know, with Wheel of Fortune here, kind of like, you know, you're kind of a slave to the energy. You kind of just have to deal with it. You know, whatever it brings you, you have to go for it. You have to go with it. That's it. Let's go by sign. One card for everybody. Oop, Taurus got a 2 for Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Everybody wants to come off the bottom of the deck. Scorpio's also getting a 2 for Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Really, Pisces? No, that's Aquarius. Of course it's Aquarius. Aquarius wants a 5 for. Pisces wants a 2 for. Okay, what do we got here? Aries, your card. Your card is, you know, keep going forward. Look for healing. And I think also you have Chiron in your sign for quite a while, Aries. So look for healing. I think Saturn's going to bring you healing, and I think it's going to bring structure to your healing. So that's what you want to do with this energy is find out where you need healing, number one, but also this card is called victory. So really the advice here is like use this energy to your advantage. How can you use it to your advantage? How can you get it to propel you to victory? We're going to speed through these. Taurus. This is about mental capacity and information. It's really how can you build upon the information that you're going to get. You're going to get information. Aquarius deals with stuff like this. So you need to be on the lookout, Taurus, for information. There's going to be a Uranus Saturn square once Saturn is in Aquarius, and that could be big inspiration, but definitely lots of information. So your job is to pay attention to the information you're getting, Taurus. Gemini, ooh, the moon. So this is going to play on you emotionally, and I think emotional balance, seeking balance, and really like, how do I feel? A lot of Geminis, I don't get a lot of I feel statements out of them unless they got a lot of other stuff in their chart that is less airy. But this is I feel, how do I feel? How do I feel? What are my emotions? Am I paying attention to them? Am I expressing them? Interesting. Cancer. Okay, so 6 of Cups for you. This is relationships, this is the past, this is mending the past, this is taking care of the past, but it's also about relationships. So Saturn in Aquarius for you is going to be about how am I structuring my relationships? How do I make them different? How do they change them? Do I want to get weirdo? You know, do I want to get weirdo with it? Do I want to get strange with my relationships? You know, do I want to be unusual? Do I want to get out there? Do I want to be whatever? You know, do I want to suddenly be a polyamorous vampire, you know, whatever, you know, I don't know. But this is your relationships, my love. That's where you need to look. Wow. Leo, same deal, relationships. So Leo, you're going to be looking at the same stuff here. With you, Saturn's opposing you. So it really is your relationship to everything, including yourself, your surroundings, not just your one-on-ones, not just your romantic relationships, but everything. Figure out your relationships. You're going to be looking at them. You're going to be cutting things. You're going to be getting rid of other things. You're going to be going, this is unhealthy. Let me change it. There's going to be stuff going on. Virgo. Okay, well, Saturn in Aquarius is bringing you death. So you just keep getting this card, Virgo, today. It's kind of crazy. Pulled a couple of cards for a couple of Virgos, and it's just kind of like, hello. But yeah, okay, so figure out what needs to go. Figure out what needs to die. Figure out what needs cutting, and cut it. Libra, just let it move you. This is it. It's going to trine you, I think. So let it move you into a nice place. Easy peasy, Libra. Just let Saturn in Aquarius move you to a nice place. Just let Saturn in Aquarius do the work. Scorpio, you have a 2-fer. This is, oh, interesting. So a lot of readers say that the guy here is the same guy. It's the Emperor. He's just kind of migrated over there he is. He's migrated over the card and said, I'm with my family now. I'm relaxed. I'm retired. I'm no longer an emperor. I'm no longer leading the wars. I'm just retired. But this is about your structures, financial, health, but it's really about what you're doing with your business, your money. This is your business and your money. This is how you how you deal with this. This is, what do I have in place? What strategies do I have? So this is strategy for you, my friend. Sag. Apparently nothing. Apparently, yeah, just take a break. Just take a break. It could be money, it could be health, but whatever it is, it's not going to be a biggie. It's not going to be like, oh, Sag, oh God, are you getting it? You know, no, it's just kind of like, you know, Seven of Pentacles it's an easy card. It's a chill card. There's not a lot going on here. The guy's taking a little break, so he just needs to relax. He just needs to relax, and I think that's you. You know, maybe examine some health stuff, maybe examine some money stuff, but really he just needs to relax. Capricorn, you're fine. You're fine. Listen, it's moving out of your sign. You got nothing to do. This is like, just recover. Just recover from having Saturn in your sign. It's basically what's going on here. There's just recover. But, you know, it is moving into the second house, so looking out for your money. Definitely look out for your money, but mostly just recover. Aquarius, you've got a ton of cards. A lot of pentacles here. Again, it's the self. I feel like this is all you. Of course, it's moving into your sign. It's moving into the first house. So you're restructuring everything about yourself. You will feel isolated, Aquarius. That's kind of what Saturn does. He comes in and he isolates. He checks for insecurities. He checks for things that don't work, breaks in the line. That's going to be what's going on with you. Knight of Wands is also here. So for me, it's about balance. It's about those 3 pyramids in the back. It's saying, yeah, we're going to bring you into balance. Might not feel good, but we're going to bring you into balance. We're going to look at you. We're going to examine every part of you, and we're going to get you here. We're going to get you sitting pretty, being happy. Pisces. Queen of Pentacles and 3 of Wands for you. So your advice here, I think, is money. I think it's the money, and I think it's the self. So it's time to really start looking at your future, your personal future, and looking again at your money. So we're going to do some more in-depth stuff, but there is some of your quick readings for Saturn in Aquarius. I do love you. I do adore you. Be well.
Thank you.